I'm Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Nick Horsley, the CEO of American Salars. Nick, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Good, Shay. Thanks for taking the time tonight. I guess it's late for me, early for you, maybe.
Just a little bit, but that's okay. The markets never sleep. Now, great news coming out of your company again. There's been another acquisition by American Salars, this time for a project in Quebec. Mate, what are the highlights here?
Yeah, so we acquired this Leduc project. It's actually a series of past producers of from pegmatites, but they weren't looking for lithium back then. It was mica and feldspar. Um, None of it was ever assayed for lithium, and some of them had tourmaline, which is a lithium-bearing element. So it was once again a low-cost entry point with mapped pegmatites. I think there's over 36 mapped pegmatites that we can go in, look to sample in the future, and hopefully reassay and hopefully make some lithium discoveries. The old saying, the best place to find a mine is in an old mine or next to one. So
I wouldn't mind just touching on a couple of particulars of this acquisition. Now, obviously, lithium's a little bit out of favor at the moment, but it looks like you've been able to pick up this project for an absolute song.
yeah, absolutely. This project we were aware of, probably about a year ago, and the price tag was, not really something we would entertain. But due to the soft prices, we're able to get favorable terms, and we've actually done some more favorable deals with this group. And they've got great contacts. So if we need to do a sampling program quick and easy, they've got access to guys who can get out and sample these things at relatively low cost, and sort of that's the idea, right? Is pick up sort of low cost assets, then we can add value by resampling these things. And I think we're excited about pegmatites when the market's going to turn. So if you believe lithium's going back over $15,000 US a ton, then now's the time to be buying pegmatites. And we're a big believer in lithium. Our main focus is sort of the brines. That's sort of where we're going to try and specialize. But when you can buy projects at these severe discounts and you believe the price is going higher, it's a great time to be picking these things up at these prices. So.
It certainly is. And speaking of talking all things lithium, PDAC, the largest mining conference in the world, does start next week. You'll be attending. Nick, what do you hope to get out of this conference?
Yeah, so we actually attended last year, and it was an amazing event, as it always is. We met some of the biggest companies in the world in lithium. Lots of buy side there looking for lithium projects. The M&A interest in lithium is continuously high. You've got Arcadian's transaction with Rio Tinto. Zijin Mining announced another large transaction that those are slated to close this year, which is already in Q1, we've got 13 billion in transactions. So, and if you look at the last 48 months of lithium transactions, you've probably seen well over $50 billion in 48 months of lithium M&A, with large portion of those being brines. So really, we'd like to showcase what we've been able to work on over the last year since we've been there. We've got some great meetings lined up with some institutions, and just really meet some of our retail investors, which is always a pleasure. And just be there in the room and get to know the investment community. So
Nick, listen, it sounds like it's going to be a big few days coming up while you're at PDAC. Thank you so much for being here today. I can't wait to speak with you next time.
thanks, Shay. Have a great morning. Take care.